Hello and welcome to Vintage Jewelry Haul number 12. I am highly caffeinated because I'm tired of my videos being boring, so hopefully I have a little bit more energy. I've already recorded this once and I was like so blah. So I had some lunch and I had a slushie and now I'm good to go. So the first item in this jewelry haul should have been in the last jewelry haul, but I didn't think to include it. And I was looking through all the jewelry at this barn sale, and the lady's like, oh, here, you might like this, and handed me this necklace. I'm like, I do like that. It's not, I wouldn't consider it vintage, but I do like it. And it was really crusty and gross, so I scrubbed it up with this toothbrush with some toothpaste really good, and it did clean up quite nicely. It's more shiny now, and it's probably from, you know, late 90s Y2K fashion. Very Lizzie McGuire, which I love that kind of fashion. That's what I used to wear. So, and my favorite colors are purple and teal, so this is like really cute. Again, I wouldn't consider it vintage. The lady wanted $4 for this, and like I was prepared to hand her 50 cents for it. I'm like, the most I'll pay is $1, and she very begrudgingly accepted my dollar. Her prices were really high. She had lots of jewelry there, but the prices was just out of my range, so this is all that I came home with from that sale. And this next stuff I kind of just bought because I traveled a long way for this sale and I didn't want to go home empty-handed, so I got these frog earrings. Most of this stuff I'm going to end up reselling, so a lot of the stuff I'm not going to keep. I got these frog earrings. These ones are really cute, but what am I going to do with frog earrings? They have little googly eyes. They're super cute, but I'm not going to keep them. These ones are marked on the back. This one, it's marked LC97. When I see LC, I think Liz Claiborne in vintage jewelry, or Lauren Conrad in more modern jewelry, but this is not Liz Claiborne, and it's definitely not Lauren Conrad, so I'm not really sure who the maker of this is. It looks kind of blue in this lighting. It is more green. My cameras mess up the colors sometimes. And then there's these things, which I'm definitely not keeping. Like, the back of the earring is the dog body, which is weird. Like, it's just super long for a Dalmatian. Like, this part's cute. Like, that would be just a cute earring on its own. But if you add the back to it, it's like, why? Why did somebody make this? So I'm not going to be keeping these. I'm going to be selling them. And I sell locally only. I don't do shipping. I don't have PayPal or Venmo or any of that kind of stuff. So I only sell locally on Facebook. These are really cute, but what am I going to do with cow earrings? I also got these, and these ones recently sold on eBay for $16. These are pewter, and you can see they're like 3D, and the body is the back of the earring. And it's signed JJ, so it is marked, and apparently people really like these ones, so I'll lot it up with my other cow earrings and sell them together. Nice little cow earring lot. And the entire reason that I decided to buy this particular bag of earrings, which was 50 cents, was for these. And they're not vintage. I just really like purple stuff, and I like grape stuff because grapes are purple and I like purple. So, yeah. And they're not marked or anything. They're just cheapy, like probably from Claire's from like the late 80s, early 2000s, something like that. But I got them to wear because I think they're cute. And then also, I got this frog pin, and it looks like somebody just glued a polymer clay frog on it, which is adorable, and I love that. It's not marked or anything. It's not really super old at all, but I think it's cute, and I think I'm going to keep this one. It's different. Probably one of a kind. So that one I'll hold on to. I got this cheap little heart thing, made in Taiwan. Just really cheap, lightweight. Nothing fancy. And we have these 3 butterfly pins. They're all the same. And I have these 2 Poodle Pins. They're also identical. Look how tiny and cute this little pin back is. It's so tiny. And we also have this Avon necklace. Nothing special. It's really lightweight. It's not super old. Here's the Avon tag on it. Yeah, it's just gonna go in a jewelry lot. And I got this, which is why I bought that whole bag. It was another 50-cent bag. I spent $2 altogether. And this says Western Germany on it. It's kind of an older pin. And it's got some verdigris and some gunk on it. I'm gonna have to clean that off. But I like this like pottery ceramic transferware style. I buy it often. And then we have this, and this is quite interesting. This was in the bag with that Avon chain. Yeah, so I paid $1 for this and the Avon chain. And it is plastic. It is reversed carved. I think it looks better this way, honestly, but this is the back of it, apparently. And this is the front of it. But it is a marked piece, and it is by Aubrey Creations. You can kind of read it. It's very hard to read on here. And I did some research, and Aubrey Creations was only around for 5 or 6 years. They closed in 1988, and I have not been able to find this particular necklace online. So I'm thinking that Aubrey Creations is probably pretty rare, so this is something I'm going to hang on to. And in the future, maybe it'll be like really expensive and sought after. That's my thinking of it anyway. I do like it though. This is definitely the style that I buy often. This is probably my favorite thing in this entire haul. I should save it for last, but I'm trying to do it in order of when I bought the stuff. I got these really pretty earrings at a yard sale just down the road from where I live. And they are spectacular. And not only are they spectacular, but they are signed, and they are Weiss. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. And there was just a jar of jewelry. They were all in individual bags. This was the only vintage thing in that whole jar. Everything else was modern. The rhinestones on this are not glued in. They are prong set and not glued in. And I know that because you can like wiggle the stones around. They like move around a bit. But how pretty is this? This is not a typical design for Weiss. So I was so excited to find these, and I paid $1 for them, so very good score. And next up is the pile of jewelry that I bought today at the church sale, and this church sale was insane. I got there 3 minutes after they opened. The parking lot was completely full, and the jewelry was already picked over. I couldn't believe it. So I kind of just grabbed stuff that I wouldn't typically buy, but I've been looking forward to this church sale for a month now since I learned that they were going to open soon. And I did score stuff at this church sale last year, so I definitely wanted to. I got up early, had coffee early, and I was still not early enough. So next year, I'm going to have to like get up super early and get there an hour before they open. So I bought these owl earrings, and these are not vintage. It was an impulse buy. I thought they were cute, but it's not something that I'm going to wear. I don't like long earrings like this. And there's a little rose at the top here, and it's a lever back closure. I mean, they're cute. Definitely, I love the eyeballs. I don't know if those are original to the piece or if somebody just kind of put those in there. Either way, it's cute. But I'm not going to be keeping these. They're not vintage enough for me. They're too modern. And these were kind of another impulse buy. Oops, they go this way. I just thought they were unique and different. They're just plastic beads, but the setting on here is really cool. They're like little claws that grasp onto it. I don't know if this was originally having these beads in it or if there was something else in there and somebody replaced it with these beads. I just thought it was unique, and they're big and they sparkle pretty nicely. And these are like a light periwinkle blue, and then you have like the darker blue. Not signed, but they are riveted, so they're kind of older. Maybe 50s, maybe. I don't know. Those look like very modern beads to me, so I don't know. This needs to get cleaned up a little bit. This is from Hong Kong. It's signed Hong Kong on the back. It's a little bit dirty. It's not the greatest quality. It's definitely costume jewelry, but this is iridescent, and then you got this like almost carnival glass looking iridescence on it. So I thought that was pretty, so I snagged it up real quick. I grabbed it real quickly so nobody else would get it, because that jewelry table was super packed. There were people everywhere. There was a guy who's looking really closely. He's looking for gold and silver, and you got a bunch of old ladies looking around and lots of resellers, and you can tell who are the resellers. It's usually the younger crowd, and they're usually on their phones looking up stuff on eBay. That's typically what I do, but not when it comes to jewelry, because I'm a collector. I am not a reseller. Last but not least, I have this set, and they do separate the necklaces and the earrings, so you have to have a really good eye in order to spot the things that match. And there was a bracelet there that I saw the first time, and then I went the second time because the crowd was just way too much to handle, so I left, and then I came back and I found earrings that matched the bracelet, but the bracelet already sold, so that was a disappointment. I would have bought the earrings and the bracelet. And I did overpay. I did overpay for this grouping of jewelry. It should have been $2.50. That should have been what I paid for it. However, I didn't have $3 on me. I didn't have $2.50. I had $5. And since it's a church sale, I'm not comfortable asking for change back. I feel like that's kind of greedy, because it's like, I think they fund mission trips with this money, and I just let them keep the $5. I didn't ask for change back, so a little bit on the expensive side from what it should have been, but well worth it. These are both signed Hong Kong. I'm really happy to find a set. I don't typically get sets like this, like if they're marked Japan or Hong Kong, because it's just plastic. It's nothing really special. I do like the wavy beads though, that's kind of cool. But I typically stay away from this stuff just because it is plastic, and I try to get higher end glass stuff instead. So it's marked Hong Kong, and I got this cute set. And that is everything. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your views, and I will see you probably in less than a month. Bye!